It's clear from Iranian side that they want retaliation. There will be a retaliation. There was some mediation by German and UK leaders, the European leaders, asking Iran to restrain. Iran clearly and explicitly said that we have to restrain because what happened in Tehran, it was a big breach of their sovereignty. But at the same time, Iran and Israel both have been following very strictly rules of engagement and they put red lines for each other. Both of them do not want an open war, a full scale war. But at the same time, they are drawing some kind of deterrence balance to making themselves before the other side look strong, but at the same time not going toward the full war.
Meanwhile, how is the US preparing for expected retaliation over the killings of top political leaders, both in Beirut and Tehran?
US has sent, as usual, some military groups to the region. But at the same time, it seems due to the upcoming elections in US, the US government is not willing to engage in a full-scale war or any kind of critical conflict in the region. US will continue supporting Israel, but as the same level that it has been so far.
Ismail Haniyeh was not the only senior member of Hamas to be killed recently. Can you tell us a bit more about who else has been targeted in Hezbollah as well, and how have their killings impacted this war?
Just recently, a few days ago, late last week, Israel killed Mohammed al-Hajj, Samer Mohammed al-Hajj, who was a senior Hamas leader in Saydun in southern Lebanon. Fuad Shukr, a senior commander of Hezbollah, was killed a week ago. Ismail Haniyeh is among them. Mohammed Abu Dhaif has been claimed by Israel, another senior Hamas leader that have been killed. Is not confirmed from Hamas side, but Israel claimed it. So it seems that Israel is trying to target critical leaders, significant leaders among the resistance movement against it, the resistance axle as it's known, Hamas, Hezbollah, and others. But so far, it doesn't seem that this assassination has been affecting this organization that have been built in decades, and they are very well sophisticated and very well organized.
What would a wider regional war, as many fear, what would it look like? Which countries or groups might be involved or drawn into the conflict?
We know that Iran have been working for decades to surrender Israel, and it has been successful in this mission. Now Israel is surrendered from north by Hezbollah in Lebanon, in the south by Houthis in Yemen, and in the east and also in northern east by Syria and Iraq. And there are militias there that are attacking Israel constantly, and Iran is behind all of them. So if any kind of war, full-scale war happen, that will bring the entire region into fire. And it's not something that anyone could stop it if it starts.
Can you update us on where ceasefire talks are at? Do you have any hope for them at the moment?
Unfortunately, the assassination of Ismail Haniyeh was affected the ceasefire deal significantly, because Ismail Haniyeh was the most moderate leader of Hamas, and who was the specific leader that was leading the ceasefire and supporting the ceasefire. Now we have the most extreme leader replacing him. We have Yahya Sinwar from one side and Netanyahu from the other side, and both parties do not seem to be willing for a real deal. If Netanyahu wanted a deal, he should not assassinate Ismail Haniyeh at this time, and it should go toward ending the deal, and after that he could do whatever, or they could do the assassination in Turkey or in Qatar. They specifically chose Iran to bring more tension and to create more tension into the region. It seems that the ceasefire deal is not likely to happen in near future.
Dr. Ali Mamouri, it's great to talk. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.